Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Dwarf Fortress. At the end of that episode, we got a dwarf that was possessed right there with the pink exclamation point. You know, you get these fey moods. Possession is by far the worst, as far as I'm concerned. With the other moods...
I claim this workshop in the name of invention!
With the other moods, the dwarf has the potential to become it increases their skill, right? Once they create an artifact item, they become a just master craftsman or master mason or whatever it is they build. With possession, that does not happen. They still build the artifact, and it's still cool. They just don't get the bonus for that, which kind of stinks. It's good to have the artifact, don't get me wrong. Alright, all this stuff is done. And I was going to do that in between episodes, and I totally did not. We should have pedestals, right? Let's see. See if I remember how to do that. Display furniture? Is that what that is? Right, let's see, where's the middle of this room? It's right here. So let's do that one. Yeah, we've got them right there. Granite pedestal. Schist pedestal. Schist pedestal. Pedestal. Okay, those got put down. You can barely see them. That's okay. There'll be artifacts on there very soon. Set displayed item. We want artifacts. We want to put our floodgate. And on this one, we want to put both Thunderbeck. That is the ring, right? Yes, it is. All right, and our third one was our door, which is right here. Cabone door.
Sir, an artifact has been completed.
And
Really?
Schist
That's good
amulet.
news.
Edo
Let's go
Cat
see it.
El Lamas. Alright. That's going to go right. Here, can we select that yet? Yes. Crusted with oval schist habacrons and is encircled with bands of rectangular schist. The object menaces with spikes of schist and yak leather. Yes, yak leather spikes. That, very menacing. Alright, a lot of that stuff is done. Let's see, farm level. That is spring. Are we planting sweet pods? We don't have seeds. Right, so it won't be till next season where we'll plant our stuff. Pigtails. Pigtails, you can use those for clothes. You can also brew with them. I want to use them to make paper for our library. And you know what? We need to maybe start assigning some of that stuff as well. Ah, so much stuff to do. Okay, this is done. Let's assign this to Hasid, who is our mayor. And can we build the bed yet? We can. This will be Tossid's bed. Featherwood bed. We'll put it right there. And that will get done. Ah, so much stuff to do. Just never ends. Okay, I'm definitely focusing though on getting some steel made. That's what we got to focus on. No distractions. Okay, speaking of no distractions, I'm going to take these two tunnels down. We're still looking for the caverns. And it's possible that we could have missed them with those two, but it's very unlikely that we're going to miss them with 4 going down. So I'm imagining if those two, if these don't hit it, we're probably not quite there yet. I guess we can go ahead and start smelting limonite. Let's do kind of a controlled burn, though. Okay, so we need 11. We need 11 bars to build a full set of armor. I think that's right. But steel's a little bit different. I think you actually need 22 because you need the first round to do the pig iron, the second round to do a regular iron. You mix the iron and the pig iron together to make steel. I believe that's right. So we'll need 22 for a full set. Times 10 would be 220. Smelt limonite or 220. And we'll just see how that goes. Well, I mean, I guess there's no reason why we can't just start mining this out. I mean, it has to be done. It's not that important that we find the caves, it's just nice to know. Alright, let's see if we can finish this floor up here. Pecan. All right, we did it with pecan. Fantastic. Should have enough. Go ahead and do this. Yes.
Some migrants have arrived.
And some migrants. Wonderful. I'm hoping we get some more. That looks like a smith of some sort. Crafts dwarf. Okay. All right, another swordsman. Admin, Ficod. That name sounds extremely familiar to me. Definitely people from the old fortress. I can tell because they have a number next to their thing. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what we have. Administrators were basically performers slash workers. People that nobles, things like that, like our manager and stuff like that. I think Ficod might have been our manager. I don't know. You know, the name just sounds really familiar to me. I'm not sure from what. Let's go ahead and go down. Need to set a bookmark down here. All right, let's go ahead and expand this out a ways to get much marble as we can. I don't suppose the designate works on that. Let's see. Or gems. Yeah, I don't think it works for that. It's a pity. Well, we are getting some of it stored there, though. And how is this stockpile doing? Yeah, lots of stuff. Great. And you guys are busy doing your stuff? Yes, you are. All right, well, all that's going. I guess we probably need to do the bedroom thing. I'm putting that off. Build door. And we've got all mishmash of doors. Let's just go ahead and get them. Go ahead and get them down. Doesn't matter. Some of you will get really good doors. Some of you won't. That's fine. Just looking at all these things that that's right. Build door. All right, back on. We're gonna run out of doors. Not gonna have enough doors. Okay, so build. I think it's F for cabinet. Yes. And where do we want to put the cabinet? Let's put it right here by the door. And let's only do the ones that have doors assigned. Putting the cabinets on the level. If it starts to get really laggy, one thing I may do is basically just set all these cabinets to be destructed. And that will empty out their clothes. If they're all on the same level, same line, it just makes it a lot easier. But yeah, when you deconstruct a cabinet that has a lot of clothing in it, it just becomes like a clothes explosion. And then you can get access to the clothes and just... that one was off. All right, we got clothes. Okay, and even though we did missing 2 doors, we have all the cabinets we need. Let's see, let's do that. There. And do we have some we can give to him? We've got 2 of them we can give to him. Great, we'll just go ahead and give those to you. All right, and that should be enough for us to, let's see, we just need to do R and enter. R and enter, R and enter. And when you designate, you can assign them to particular dwarves. That's certainly something you can do. But if you just make the bedroom, it'll be like a first come, first serve. Whoever grabs the bed first gets it. Which I'm generally okay with. I think for the most part, we're going to have more bedrooms than we have dwarves. Once we get the second wing going. All right, that should be all of them, right? Nope, we still got this row down here. All right, and let's see, then we can assign this one. We do want to assign this one. We'll give that to Tossid. And we want to assign this. We want to give that to Tossid. Then we want to check our nobles. Modest quarters, modest dining room. And you want decent. All right, well, we'll go and smooth those out. And that should take care of that. I've been avoiding the smoothing of things just to kind of keep the fortress wealth down so we don't attract trouble when we don't have a military or anything like that. Granted, we're about ready to start producing steel, so all those bets are going to be off. Interrupted by, did that say a belligerent buzzard? Giant buzzard. I was wanting that to say belligerent. All right, well, I guess not much we can do about that. Without an army. All right, let's flip over to Dwarf Therapist real quick, and let's take a look at our new dwarves. I'm just going to pause it. Don't want to look at that. Let's see, Migration Wave. Migration Wave, right there. We got 22 of them. That was kind of significant. Ruby. Ruby was one of our originals from the previous. She is a brilliant mason slash carpenter. We got a good metal crafter. Okay, I think that was the metal worker that I saw. We've got a very good gem cutter. Good fish dissector. Fabulous. Plant gathering. Who cares? Cooking. Not really good there. What do we got? Got a stone detailer. So really not a lot of greatness. We got a very good wood burner. Whatever. Let's see. Who was that I was looking at that I said I recognized? Was it Tosset? Well, as I said, I recognize them, and yeah, I totally don't remember their names. Let's go by profession. Janitor. Okay, yeah, I remember trying to do that. I remember doing that. That's from our old one. Let's set you to labor. Okay, hauler, that is my profession from the previous one. So let's set you to labor. That's what you were there. That's probably what you're going to be here. Admin. Bicod, that's who it was. And Lorebam. All right, we got Ficod and Lorebam. Let's take a look at their other skills to see. Okay, maybe I didn't recognize them. Yeah, they look like they're just probably were performers. They're both kind of decent at singing and music and stuff like that. So we may just leave them at that. We have these guys right here that were craftsmen in previous lives. Okay, Ruby, we definitely want you craftsdwarfing. You were metal crafting slash gem cutting. We'll set you over there for now. And you were a craftsman, but okay, you were a bookbinder. Yeah, so we'll definitely set you over there as well. Feb, you were an engraver. Who do I have engraving right now? I don't think I have anybody engraving right now. So we'll set you to just be labor, and we'll try to remember to activate that for you. Okay, these were furnacers. We'll set you all to furnacers, or smelters is what we called it. And we've got way too many smelters. Ooze Tooth. Okay, that's currently our admin role. We've got some. We got all kinds of. We got all kinds of military folks here. What do we got here? We got a really good axe dwarf. We've got another good spear dwarf, and we got a couple of additional swords dwarf. And you were in the militia, but that was only a technicality. Both of you can be set to labor for now. Kib, you were in the crossbows. Fortunately, you weren't very good at it. Does that not show up here? Marksman? Archer. Yeah, right there. Okay, yeah, you just weren't very good at it. Still, you're one of the best ones we have. We'll go ahead and set all of you to labor for now, but we'll remember you were there. All right, and you guys, we'll set you to admins right now, because we probably need some performers in there, and I think that should be everybody's setup. Let's take a look at other skills again and see. We only have one person that even has any scholarly ability at all. Good old Xanag. And were you were a military person too, right? Yes. So we'll have to decide, do we want you to be a military person or a scholar? Right now it looks like you want to be a scholar. All right, let's see. We had some engravers we wanted to do there. Crafts dwarf, let's see, Ruby. We don't want you doing any of that stuff. We can turn on masonry for you. That's fine. Stone crafting, we'll turn that off. Farming, no. Fish dissection. Metal crafting, we'll turn that on for you. Gem stuff, yes. Boy, Thob. I'm almost tempted to dismiss you. Siege engineering. Ooh, Stackood, you're good at bookbinding too. Let's set you to be a craft dwarf as well. Boy, we've got a lot of craft dwarfs. Now, we do not have a good leather worker. That's somebody we're going to have to set up. All right, but at least we've got some people going there. Paper making, I don't think it really matters. It's just a speed thing. Bookbinding, though, I do believe that matters as a skill. All right, and we were looking here. We had a ton of smelters. Kogan. Let's look at military first. Yeah, like, Addis here is a very good military guy. But he's also a pretty good furnace operator. Let's get rid of Kogan and Saxel. Let's set you guys just to general labors, because we don't need that many smelters. Probably really don't need this many smiths either, but we have them, so we'll keep them. All right, I think that is good there. Let's see, we want FICOD and lore BAM set up. How do we do that? That's going to be locations. The Abbey of Dusk. The aquamarine garnishes. Let's add one of them here. That is going to be... I forgot the names already. FICOD, we'll put you there. Former, search, FICOD, enter. Did that do it? Yes. All right, and Abbey of Dusk, we'll put a performer in there. That will be lore BAM. All right, so we got some performers out there. We need to get musical instruments being made. Well, that's an adventure we can have next time. I think that's enough for now. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.